If you've clicked on this video, you've probably looked in the mirror and thought, wow, where did the time go? Maybe you've noticed a few more lines, a little less energy, or just that quiet feeling that your body doesn't bounce back quite the way it used to. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be that way? What if I told you that you can look and feel decades younger, not through surgery or expensive creams, but by understanding the science of aging and mastering the everyday habits that truly keep you youthful? Because the truth is, you don't have to look 60 just because you are 60. You can absolutely look 40, naturally, confidently, and joyfully. And today, you're going to learn exactly how. Growing older is inevitable, but aging fast is optional. Modern research tells us that only about 30% of how we age is controlled by genetics. The remaining 70%? That's lifestyle, mindset, nutrition, sleep, and environment. All things we can control. Think about that. You hold the power to reverse years of biological wear and tear just by changing your daily patterns. That means your habits, what you eat, how you move, how you sleep, how you think, can literally turn back your body's internal clock. Your DNA doesn't decide your destiny. Your decisions do. But before we jump into routines and secrets, let's break one myth. Aging is not a disease. It's a process. And every process can be optimized. Dr. David Sinclair from Harvard University, one of the world's most respected longevity scientists, calls aging a loss of information. He says your body remembers how to be young. Your cells carry the same youthful blueprints you had at 20. They've just been buried under years of stress, poor sleep, processed foods, and toxins. The goal isn't to chase youth like a fantasy. It's to restore the signals that remind your body how to thrive again. So how do we do that? We start with the simplest place, your morning. Every single day, your body wakes up and asks one question. Will you age fast today or slow? The answer depends on how you start your day. People who seem ageless, the ones whose eyes sparkle and skin glows, don't start their mornings with chaos. They start with care, rhythm, and purpose. And that begins with the first habit, hydration. After a night of sleep, your body is dehydrated. Your cells are dry, your metabolism is sluggish, and your skin looks dull. The first step toward youth is not coffee, it's water. One full glass of lukewarm water upon waking helps your body flush out toxins, kickstart digestion, and rehydrate your skin from the inside out. Add a squeeze of fresh lemon juice and you supercharge the process. You wake up your liver, balance your pH levels, and boost collagen naturally. That single glass is like the first handshake between your body and your youth. After that, move before the world moves you. I'm not talking about heavy workouts or intense routines. I'm talking about motion. Gentle stretches, yoga, or even a 10-minute walk in your living room can boost your circulation and oxygen flow. This simple act tells your body, we're alive, we're active, and we're young. Studies show that even light morning exercise increases the production of growth hormone, the same hormone that declines with age and controls muscle tone, metabolism, and skin elasticity. You don't have to sweat buckets, you just need to remind your body that it's still capable, because motion is youth and stagnation is aging. Next, greet the sun. Step outside and get at least 10 to 15 minutes of morning sunlight. This isn't just for vitamin D, though that's vital for your bones, immunity, and mood, but also to reset your circadian rhythm. Sunlight tells your brain to produce serotonin, the happiness chemical, and it sets the timer for your body to release melatonin later at night, helping you sleep deeply. This cycle, morning light, daytime activity, restful sleep, is what scientists call the youth rhythm. When your internal clock is aligned, your hormones balance, your energy stabilizes, and your skin starts to glow from within. Now let's talk about something most people overlook. Breakfast. The first meal of the day isn't just fuel, it's communication. It tells your body what kind of day to expect. If you start your morning with sugary cereals, processed bread, or pancakes dripping with syrup, your body interprets it as chaos. Your blood sugar spikes, insulin floods your system, and within hours you crash, tired, hungry, and aged. But if you begin your day with balanced nutrition, protein, healthy fats, and fiber, your body stays calm, energetic and youthful all day long. Think of an omelette with spinach and avocado, oatmeal topped with blueberries and walnuts, or Greek yogurt with chia seeds. These aren't diet foods, they're longevity foods. They nourish your mitochondria, the tiny engines inside your cells that power your youth. The truth is, your kitchen is your greatest anti-aging clinic. The secret to looking 40 at 60 isn't in a supplement bottle, it's on your plate. Every single bite either accelerates or slows aging. The most powerful way to stay youthful? Eat for color. Your body thrives on antioxidants, the compounds that fight the free radicals causing wrinkles, dull skin, and inflammation. Nature made it easy. The brighter the food, the more powerful the protection. Blueberries, strawberries, spinach, kale, carrots, bell peppers. Every color represents a different nutrient that shields your body from damage. When your plate looks like a rainbow, you're feeding your youth at a cellular level. And let's not forget the power of healthy fats. For years we were told fat is bad, but that was wrong. Your brain, your skin, your hormones all depend on good fats. Avocados, olive oil, nuts, and fatty fish like salmon are gold for your skin and heart. They smooth your wrinkles from the inside out. They make your skin supple, your mind sharp, and your joints flexible. Pair those with lean proteins like eggs, chicken, beans, or lentils, and your body will thank you with vitality. But while food feeds your body, mindset feeds your years. One of the most underrated secrets to looking young is optimism. Studies from Yale University found that people who have a positive attitude toward aging live, on average, 7.5 years longer than those with a negative view. Just believing that life is still full of possibilities helps your cells repair faster. When you smile, laugh, and stay curious, your brain releases endorphins and dopamine, natural youth elixirs that lower stress and inflammation. Every joyful thought is like a facelift from within. Of course, the opposite is also true. Chronic stress is one of the biggest accelerators of aging. When your body stays in fight or flight mode, it floods your system with cortisol, a hormone that breaks down collagen, weakens the immune system, and stores fat around the belly. The modern world is full of invisible stress, news, bills, social media, but the most youthful people protect their peace fiercely. They meditate, walk, pray, paint, garden, whatever keeps them grounded. They know that protecting their calm is protecting their face, their heart, and their years. And speaking of calm, sleep is your ultimate anti-aging treatment. When you sleep deeply, your body repairs everything, your muscles, your brain, even your DNA. That's when your body produces melatonin and human growth hormone, the two natural elixirs of youth. If you're not sleeping well, you're not aging well. So set a sleep ritual. No screens an hour before bed. A dark, quiet room. Maybe a cup of herbal tea or a warm shower to unwind. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep. It's not laziness, it's longevity. You see, aging gracefully isn't about chasing youth. It's about choosing it. It's about small, consistent habits that whisper to your body, you're still strong, you're still capable, you're still beautiful. Looking 40 at 60 isn't a miracle. It's a mindset supported by science. It's the way you move, eat, rest, and love yourself daily. Looking 40 at 60 isn't only about what you eat or how much you sleep. It's also about what's happening inside you. Because aging doesn't just happen in the body. It begins in the mind. The truth is, how old you feel inside shapes how old you look outside. You've probably met people who are 60, but have the light, laughter, and energy of someone half their age. Their faces glow, their posture stands tall, and their presence feels alive. That spark isn't magic. It's mindset. Let's start with one of the most powerful anti-aging tools you have: emotion. Most people underestimate how much their emotional life affects their physical appearance. Chronic stress, resentment, loneliness, these things don't just hurt your heart, they change your biology. When you carry emotional weight, your muscles tense, your breathing shortens, your skin loses its luster, and your energy drains. But when you feel joy, gratitude, or love, your brain releases chemicals that literally heal your body: endorphins, oxytocin, and serotonin. These are nature's beauty serums. People who smile often, who stay connected, who wake up excited about something, they age slower. Their cells repair faster, their immune systems stay stronger, and their faces naturally radiate light. Scientists have found that even faking a smile for a few seconds can trigger real positive changes in your brain. That's how powerful your mind is. So imagine what happens when you truly start living joyfully again. Now, let's talk about something most 60-year-olds don't realize. You can reprogram your brain to stay young. Neuroscientists call it neuroplasticity. Your brain's ability to grow and form new connections no matter your age. The more you challenge your mind, the younger it stays. Learn a new hobby, try a language, take a dance class, paint, write, or travel somewhere new. Every new experience tells your brain, we're still growing. And a growing brain is a youthful brain. Many older adults fall into a trap: routine. They eat the same food, talk to the same people, watch the same shows, think the same thoughts. Over time, that sameness tells your mind that life is slowing down. But change, even small change, is youth. Rearrange your furniture, learn to use a new app, join a local club. It's not about keeping up with the young, it's about keeping up with yourself. Now let's shift gears to something you can see: your skin. Because skin is the billboard of your inner health, but most people attack it with too many products instead of nurturing it from within. Here's the truth: youthful skin isn't about expensive creams, it's about consistent care and internal balance. First, hydration. Your skin cells are like little water balloons. When they're full, you look plump and glowing. When they're dry, you look tired and older. Drink plenty of water, but also eat water-rich foods like cucumbers, oranges, and watermelon. These hydrate from the inside out. Second, protect your collagen. It's the protein that keeps your skin firm and elastic. After 40, your body produces less of it. But you can slow that loss with foods rich in vitamin C, like citrus, bell peppers, and strawberries, and by avoiding what destroys collagen: smoking, excess sugar, and chronic stress. Every spoon of sugar breaks down collagen faster, which is why limiting sweets isn't just good for your waistline, it's good for your face. Third, sun protection. Sunlight is essential for mood and vitamin D, but too much unprotected exposure breaks down collagen and speeds wrinkles. Always use sunscreen, even on cloudy days. Think of it not as vanity, but as preservation. Then comes something even more powerful: facial movement. Your face, just like your body, needs exercise. Facial yoga and gentle massage increase circulation, tone muscles, and keep skin tight. Try smiling widely, puffing your cheeks, lifting your brows, small daily habits that keep the face strong and expressive. You don't need Botox when your own muscles are alive. But let's not forget, the glow that makes you look young isn't purely physical. It's emotional. It's how you carry yourself. Confidence, curiosity, and compassion have a way of making people magnetic. When you love your life, people see it in your face. And that glow cannot be bought. Speaking of glow, have you ever noticed how people in love look younger? That's not an illusion. Love releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which reduces stress, lowers inflammation, and improves skin texture. But love doesn't only mean romance. It can be love for a pet, love for your garden, your grandchildren, your friends, or even yourself. Love in any form keeps your heart vibrant and your soul radiant. Many people at 60 start believing that the best part of life is behind them. But the truth is, you're entering the most powerful chapter of your life. You know who you are. You've survived storms. You've learned lessons. And now you can live with freedom. The ageless people you admire, those who glow at 60, aren't clinging to youth. They're embracing life with full heart. But to maintain that glow, you must also nourish your body through movement. Let's be honest, when we were young, movement came naturally. But as we age, it becomes optional. That's the moment aging accelerates. Muscle loss begins in your 40s, and by your 60s, it can take away strength, balance, and vitality, unless you fight back. The most powerful anti-aging drug on earth is exercise. Not pills, not potions, movement. Regular exercise increases blood flow, boosts collagen, strengthens your heart, improves sleep, and even sharpens your memory. You don't need to lift heavy weights or run marathons. Just move daily. Walk, dance, stretch, swim, or do light resistance exercises with bands. Even gardening or housework counts if you do it mindfully. Think of movement not as punishment, but as celebration. Every step you take says, "I'm still alive and I'm grateful." And here's something you might not know. Resistance training, like light weights or bodyweight squats, is especially vital after 50. It triggers the release of growth hormone and testosterone in both men and women, keeping your body firm and your metabolism high. Combine that with balance exercises like standing on one foot or gentle yoga to prevent falls and keep your confidence soaring. Remember, stiffness is not a sign of age, it's a sign of inactivity. The more you move, the more youthful you become. Now let's talk about something subtle, style. Because how you dress has a profound effect on how old you feel. You've probably seen people who seem to shrink into older clothes, oversized sweaters, dull colors, shapeless silhouettes. But clothes communicate energy. When you wear colors that make you feel alive, when your clothes fit comfortably but elegantly, when you take time to care for your appearance, you send a message to yourself and the world. I still matter. Style isn't about fashion, it's about presence. Find colors that brighten your face. Soft blues, greens, and corals tend to lift mature skin tones. Choose fabrics that breathe and move with you, and always wear something that makes you smile. A favorite scarf, a nice watch, or a bold lipstick. Confidence never goes out of style. And yes, men, this applies to you too. A clean haircut, trimmed beard, and good posture can erase a decade from your look. Grooming is not vanity, it's self-respect. But here's the most beautiful truth. Looking 40 at 60 isn't about pretending to be younger. It's about being ageless. It's about having energy that inspires, confidence that attracts, and peace that radiates. The people who turn heads at 60 are not the ones hiding from time. They're the ones dancing with it. And one of their best-kept secrets? Connection. Studies show that loneliness ages you faster than smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Humans are wired to connect. We thrive on laughter, hugs, shared stories, and belonging. When you stay socially active, with family, friends, church, or community, your immune system stays strong, your brain stays sharp, and your heart stays young. So make it a point to reach out. Call a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. Volunteer. Join a walking group or a book club, or simply smile at strangers. Every connection adds color to your life, and that color shows on your face. At 60, life shouldn't be about slowing down. It should be about refining, living smarter, lighter, and deeper. The goal isn't to hide your age, but to shine through it. To look 40 at 60 means to carry your experiences gracefully, like laughter lines that tell stories, and eyes that still sparkle with mischief. You see, the true fountain of youth isn't hidden in a jungle or locked in a lab. It's right inside you, in how you live, love, and think. Because aging beautifully isn't about turning back time. It's about owning every moment of it. When the sun sets, something magical happens inside your body, a quiet transformation. Every night your cells repair, your skin renews, your heart resets, and your brain clears the clutter of the day. Nighttime is when you actually get younger. But the secret only works if you let it. In this final part of your journey to looking 40 at 60, we'll unlock what most people ignore, the deep science of recovery, mindset, and purpose. Because no matter how well you eat or how much you move, you can't stay young if you live in chaos, guilt, or exhaustion. Youth isn't a number, it's an energy, and the most radiant 60-year-olds have learned how to protect that energy like it's treasure. Let's begin with the most powerful natural youth elixir known to humankind: sleep. The night miracle. How sleep rebuilds youth. You've heard it before. Get your sleep. But few people realize how vital sleep is to aging gracefully. When you fall into deep sleep, your body releases human growth hormone, the same hormone that keeps your muscles firm, skin smooth, and brain alert. While you dream, your skin cells multiply faster than at any other time. Your heart slows, your stress hormones drop, and your brain literally washes itself clean of toxins. Skipping sleep, on the other hand, is like skipping a night of repair. One sleepless night can raise your biological age for days. Over time it shows up as fine lines, low energy, poor memory, and even mood swings. But here's the good news. You can fix it. To sleep like you did in your 30s, build a nighttime ritual that tells your body it's safe to rest. Dim your lights an hour before bed. Turn off screens, phones, TVs, computers, because that blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime. Replace scrolling with something soothing, reading a few pages of a book, journaling, or listening to calm instrumental music. Drink a small cup of herbal tea. Chamomile or lavender works wonders. Keep your room dark and cool, and most importantly, go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Your body loves rhythm. It thrives on predictability. Within 2 weeks of consistent bedtime, your sleep becomes deeper, your dreams richer, and your mornings fresher. Sleep isn't laziness. It's the most productive anti-aging treatment in existence. The power of stillness. Now let's talk about something even deeper. Stillness. You can follow every diet, every exercise routine, and every skincare ritual, but if your mind never rests, your body never heals. Stress is the silent thief of youth. It hardens your face, tightens your shoulders, and steals your joy. But here's what most people forget. Peace can be learned. The most youthful people aren't the ones who have perfect lives. They're the ones who know how to find calm within chaos. They meditate, pray, breathe deeply, or simply sit with gratitude. They understand that peace is not something you stumble upon, it's something you practice. Try this tonight. Before you sleep, close your eyes and take 5 slow breaths. With every inhale, imagine light filling your body. With every exhale, release tension, fear, and worry. Say to yourself, I am safe, I am strong, I am at peace. It might sound simple, but this practice lowers cortisol, slows your heart rate, and activates your body's healing response. Your wrinkles soften, your muscles relax, and your mind clears. The next morning, you'll notice it. Your face looks lighter, calmer, younger. Because true youth begins where fear ends. The mindset of ageless people. Here's a secret that every long-lived, radiant person shares. They don't obsess over youth, they embody it. They have what scientists call a growth mindset. Instead of saying, I'm too old for this, they say, I'm just getting started. They see 60 as an expansion, not a decline. Think of people like Jane Fonda, Morgan Freeman, or Helen Mirren. They didn't stop living at 60. They reinvented themselves. That's the mindset of the ageless. They stay curious, they learn, they contribute. They wake up with a reason to smile. The human brain thrives on purpose. When you have something to look forward to, even something small, your body releases dopamine, the motivation chemical. It keeps you active, alert, and alive. That's why people who retire but stay involved in community work, hobbies, or creative pursuits live longer and look younger. Ask yourself, what brings me joy now? It doesn't have to be something grand. Maybe it's painting, gardening, mentoring younger people, or simply sharing stories. Passion keeps you glowing in ways no cream can. The secret of posture and presence. Want to instantly look 10 years younger? Stand tall. Posture is one of the most underrated beauty secrets in the world. As we age, we tend to hunch, shrink, and fold inward. But when you straighten your spine, lift your chin, and roll your shoulders back, you instantly project vitality. You look stronger, slimmer, and more confident. And your organs function better too. Practice this. Every time you catch yourself slouching, imagine a string gently pulling you upward from the crown of your head. Keep your shoulders relaxed, but open. Walk with purpose, not fast, not rushed, but steady and proud. You've earned every step of your story. When you carry yourself with confidence, people don't see your age. They feel your energy. The beauty of gratitude and giving. Now let's uncover a truth that the heart has known for centuries. Gratitude is the ultimate facelift. When you live in gratitude, your whole physiology changes. Your blood pressure drops. Your stress hormones decline. Your smile becomes genuine. Gratitude turns ordinary days into blessings, and that peace radiates outward. Every morning, list 3 things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as the taste of coffee, the sound of birds, or the voice of someone you love. Gratitude pulls your attention away from what's missing and places it on what's meaningful. And then, give. Give time, love, laughter, or kindness. People who volunteer or help others live longer, healthier lives. When you make someone else smile, your brain releases oxytocin, the same youth hormone that lowers stress and boosts immunity. Kindness is not just good for others, it's rejuvenating for you. You can't be bitter and beautiful at the same time. Choose kindness. Choose joy. Choose to be light in a world that needs it. Night rituals for ageless living. Before you sleep tonight, create a mini ritual of renewal. Turn off bright lights. Play soft music. Light a gentle candle or use a diffuser with lavender or sandalwood. Let this be your sacred time, not for screens or stress, but for stillness and self-care. Cleanse your face slowly and lovingly, not as a chore, but as a thank you to your skin. Apply a nourishing moisturizer. Even a simple aloe gel or olive oil will do. As you touch your face, remind yourself, this skin has protected me through decades. It deserves care, not criticism. Then reflect on the day, not on what went wrong, but on what went right. Did someone smile at you? Did you laugh? Did you take a walk? Every small joy counts. End your day with appreciation, not anxiety. That's how you reset your emotional age every night. The spiritual secret of staying young science explains aging, but spirit defines it. People who look young at 60 often carry something invisible, inner peace. They don't chase validation or dwell on the past. They live with acceptance. They forgive themselves and others. They understand that bitterness is poison, but forgiveness is medicine. Forgiveness doesn't mean you approve of what happened. It means you choose freedom over resentment. When you let go, your energy lightens. Your body literally reflects that release. Wrinkles soften, eyes brighten, posture opens. It's as if the universe rewards peace with beauty. So every night, let go of the day. Whisper to yourself, I did my best today. And that is enough. You'll wake up not only rested, but renewed. The final truth. Aging gracefully is a gift. When you think of looking 40 at 60, don't think of chasing youth. Think of becoming timeless. Looking young isn't about hiding age. It's about living so fully that your age becomes irrelevant. Imagine yourself 5 years from now, walking into a room with confidence, radiating calm, your eyes full of life. People will whisper, "What's your secret?" And you'll smile knowing it wasn't a secret at all. It was just consistency, daily care, gratitude, laughter, and love. You took ownership of your health. You fed your body with colorful foods, your mind with curiosity, your heart with peace, and your soul with purpose. You understood that every breath is a chance to begin again. That's how you look 40 at 60. Not by erasing your years, but by owning them so beautifully that they become your strength. You see, age is the proof that you've lived, learned, loved, and overcome. You've carried storms and still bloom with grace. You've seen enough to be wise, but you're still open enough to dream. That's not just youth, that's power. So tonight, before you sleep, say this quietly to yourself. I am grateful for my body. I am grateful for my years, and I choose to live young, no matter my age. And tomorrow, when the sunlight touches your face, remember, you are not 60 years old, you are 60 years strong. And the strength you've built, that's what keeps you beautiful.